Mean by God, Gene. Woo! Welcome to the greatest fictitious college football show in the land, baby. Whether you like it or not, it's the best thing going today. Yes, that's all Ric Flair isms. And if you don't understand, check it out. And if you do understand, then jump on board and enjoy, baby, because that's what we're here for. It's the greatest fictitious college football show in the land. We got things to talk about. We got some catching up to do. It feels like it's been an eternity since I talked to you. And all that rhyme. I feel like KG right now. Oh Lord. Let's go, baby. It's the Gridiron. We talk about a college football show done by a group of guys called the Sideline Junkies. This is the Sideline Junkies Network, and we here to put in that work. So let's go. KG, you with me?
I'm here.
I know we got the Michigan coach in the background. I'm gonna get to him in a second, so don't jump off. But let's talk about what's been going on because there's been some things. We had some things happening, some trouble in the land of college football. It's been some upsets. If you know what I'm saying.
Oof.
So let's get to the upsetters. Oh, what's that? Hold, KG, take that off the screen. Come back. Go to screen. If you can jump on the screen real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. Me and you. You know what this upset is, because I know what you're doing here. Because there's a little group that say they smile in your face, the backstabbers, and you got this called the upsetters. Am I picking up what you're putting down, Hansel and Gretel?
Of course you are.
Okay, all right, let's go. The upsetters. All right, folks. Excuse us, but let's get to it. The upsetters. Vanderbilt takes out Alabama 24-14. Gosh, the guy, the helicopter guy, the kid stealing, wheeling, dealing, Rolex wearing, all that other Ric Flair stuff. He went down, and this isn't normal for Alabama. Alabama's always in the hunt, and that's crazy that he lost this ball game. But he's always in the top tier. So we got to figure out what's going on. Is it the QB? Is it the coach? Is it the team? What we got going on? KG, next upset. Another one. Penn State loses to Purdue 20-14. If this is in Purdue, I've experienced this before. When I used to play back in the day, college football, Purdue was one of those places where you went in the Big Ten and you didn't always come out of that place with a win. That was one of the harder places to get a dub out of. In the words of DJ Khaled, KG, another one. Ooh, Alabama again, 18-14. Whew. That Alabama kid, he might have turned in keys to his helicopter. Take back the Dodge Chargers or something. You gotta get the teams motivated.
Well, let me say this because I talked to him post game on both games, and the problem he was having, it's like the offensive line wasn't holding up.
Gotcha.
The defensive line wasn't getting penetration. The things that he was getting all season long, that Alabama school, this kid hasn't lost a regular season game until this season.
Right, and he's lost 2 in the same season. That's crazy.
Back to back.
Because the year 1, he lost in the semis to Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Year 2, did he lose in the finals?
Lost in the championship game to Michigan.
Okay, and then now, boom. Gosh, it's so hard. That's crazy. What else we got, KG?
This is a transition right in. This is an upset right here. Yesterday, Ohio State and Michigan.
I think you got to add Darnell in because I think he ready.
We do because
he ready to talk already. He was trying to. What's up, man? What's up, Coach D?
How you doing? Hey, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. When you say Michigan, you say current reigning national champion.
Oh, so
That's
I should give you the WWE, the reigning,
yeah.
defending
There it is. Until
champions.
when I told Rodney, you could call me a sorry ass, you suck, you motherfucker, but until I get knocked off, you
You
call me
are
champion.
the
You call me
reigning,
champion. Reigning. Thank
defending
you. Thank you.
national champions.
Now I feel like Martin Lawrence in the movie Black Knight when he made that appearance and stuff. That call off. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but that's one of the funniest scenes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh my God, this game here. Oh my God.
Talk to me. Talk us through it, man.
Man, it was a tough game. I'm gonna tell you something. The running back, and I think that's probably been my weakness because I think Michigan State had a little back that just destroyed me. I kind of rebound off of special teams, but it was one run. If you looked at that game, bro, he ran like it was a human juking,
Oh,
and I was up. I tied the game up 7-7, and that run he did, I thought it had the momentum. He broke it off for like 70 yards. Juke dead, broke a tackle, and he was gone. I had to tie the game up and go into overtime. Losing on Ohio State, I'm not ashamed of it, but you know what I'm saying, because of the school and the tradition. But it was a hard game, and that definitely knocked me out of the Big Ten championship game. You know what I'm saying?
but we got some stuff that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks that, or for you guys in the next week, because y'all play like 3 weeks at a time. It could get real interesting real quick. KG, you got any more upsets before we move on to the snap of the fingers?
That was the only, that was the rest of the upsets. But I will say this about this game: I watched this game and I watched overtime, and I watched Coach D execute his offense. That first down play in overtime when he got the ball, they sent the wall, stopped the run game. The second down play, I don't know. Sometimes the animation gets in the way and it messes with the game. But D, man, you had that running back out the backfield wide open. He stuck his hand out, and I'm like, okay, that should have been a catch, and he should have won the first down.
Kevin, that's that. I was jumping up and down. I did a wheel route, so he went out the backfield. Nobody was checking him. I said, boom, I can hit that jump. Once I threw it, only thing, like you said, the animation, he stretching his hands out, and I'm like, what? And that was it after that, you know. But I thought he was going to catch that pass, but they threw it. I don't know what happened. It is what it is. It's a video game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know. So I took it like, and I'm at home. So it ain't like he was under pressure or nothing like that. He at home. The crowd is silent. You know what I'm saying? But that second down play was brutal. And I think my emotions went into the next play. You know what I'm saying? So
gotcha. That makes sense.
So
let's talk us through that. Talk us through the next play. Like what made you think of what you were doing? Like what affected it? Because
I wanted to run.
Frustrated from the miss.
I was definitely frustrated with the pass play, the first play. But then I started thinking, man, it's 3rd and 10. I think they might have stopped me. It might have been 3rd and 11. They just shut me down in the first play, and I shouldn't have ran that in the first down. I look over that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have Edwards. I don't have Cabana and stuff. Right. I got a power back. Even though he ran for 1,800 yards, this is not the same running back that I don't like power backs. You know what I'm saying? I really don't and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I had a feeling. I said, man, maybe I should do a run play, and then it's this 4 downs. They scored a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So I did a pass play. I'm not the greatest at passing and reading coverage, and I thought the dude was open. And man, look, Ohio State I ain't gonna give it to you. But I'll say they played a good. They had some good coverage there, and they dude just stepped in that joke and picked it off. And I said, I put the joystick down. That was game and stuff. I should have did a screen pass and then set up a fourth down. You know what I'm saying? But their lineman was busting through the line so fast. At one time, I couldn't even get the ball off to throw the screen pass at one point. So took my confidence away on that part. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it
but
is.
that's not I mean, you always gotta go with your gut. I mean, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I used to coach with a guy. He had the greatest saying in the world. It may not always affect us in the video game world, but he used to always say, assistant coaches make suggestions, head coaches make decisions. And in your situation, the head coach had to make a decision. And sometimes you gotta deal with it. Like if we take it to the real world, Dan Quinn the other night going for it on 4th and 2, against the Eagles. You know, he had to make a decision, and I think he made in the moment.
What you think?
I didn't like it.
I said the same thing that night. I said the same thing. Why kick the field goal? Keep the momentum. You up by 1, and you know what I'm saying. Now you got stopped. They scored. Now you down by 9. Now you rushing your offense. He threw an interception. Come back. They score again. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
So here's my thoughts on it. I thought in the moment, it didn't make sense. But when I listened to him, I was like, okay, that makes all the sense in the world. Because you know right now, you can't stop them. Right?
Okay.
So what is one
Wait a minute, wait. Let me say something. They hung. I know we all current here with the game and stuff.
Stay here for a second, and then we get back to
yeah. They hung. The defense hung with them for 3 quarters. They missed 2 field goals, but I was proud of the defense for 3 quarters. They did. They scored 20 points in the 4th quarter. That was the game right there, the 4th quarter. You know what I'm saying? To me. But that 4th down, I think you take the lead, you keep the momentum. You know what I'm saying? Even if they scored and you kick the field goal, you're down by 5. You can take your time going down the field. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but down by 9.
But you gotta realize that the defense been on the field the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The defense ain't got much left. And I think he was trying to buy time with that 4th down and going for it instead of kicking. But we all can, like, the beauty of it is we can always second guess it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
We got the beauty of hindsight because it's 2020. But
yeah. I mean, you know what? And it takes us back to the video game. If I was in that situation, I'd kick the field goal. I mean, in my situation, I would kick the field goal.
Right.
And we're gonna play some defense. Even though I know your offense is better than my defense.
Right.
I just want my team to have that momentum to say, okay, we got the lead, we hyped up. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the beauty of this whole coaching thing. Whether it's the video game or the real world, you got to make a decision.
Yeah.
You got to live with it.
And you got to live with it.
I always used to tell my kids is, I never forget, I was coaching basketball. I think we were at the Master. JV basketball I was coaching. And we were down by 2. So I was like, all right. So they like, Coach, we be drawing up. I'm like, we going for the 3. They're like, Coach, why are we going for 3? All we need is 2 to tie. I was like, we at the Master. If you want what you do to echo in life, we got to go for the kill. We can't go for the tie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got it.
And we drew it up, played out perfectly. Kid in the corner hits the 3. Boom, we walk off. We win. It's a JV game, but it doesn't matter because we won. You know what I'm saying? And when at the end of the game, when everything was over, they was like, one of the parents was like, "Why'd you go for 3?" I was like, "Cause, I mean, we got nothing to lose. We're the underdog." You know what I'm saying? We walk out. If I lose him and he missed the 3, I lost to the Mather.
Yeah.
If I walk and I don't know how much you know about the local sports scene here in DC, but they're one of the top teams in the country. And of course, JV doesn't always translate to the national level, but that's a big win for us. So that's my whole theory. Like, yo, let's go ahead, let's put the women and children to sleep and go looking for dinner. Yeah. Other movie quotes. KG, get me back on track.
All right.
Yeah, we would have been here for another 20 minutes talking. You're right.
Since we got Coach D here, let's look at the Thanos alert.
All right, so
10 right now.
So the reason we call this the Thanos alert, because all it takes is one snap of a finger, and we can create chaos. And as I look through these standings, this is the perfect one. If Oregon somehow loses to USC, there's a chain reaction that affects Michigan and Penn State. Because now there's a spot that's gone from one of y'all.
What, you talking about in the playoffs?
In the playoffs. I'm talking in the playoffs.
I know. If USC beat Oregon.
Right. That's an if. And it's
that's an if. That's an if.
And as they always say, if was a split, we all be high. But I'm just saying, if we get to a certain point here, this could create chaos in the rankings and everything. And I was watching Game Day earlier, and they were doing something that we do on the Sideline Junkies, where we broke down the playoff bracket. But the bracket can get crazy when certain teams win. They knock other teams down the spectrum, and the rankings don't matter. Like, you can literally have a team like Penn State. They 9. A number 9 Penn State team could be one of the first teams out because USC would take a position in
the automatic. That's the automatic buy right there.
Right. They take the automatic, and then all of a sudden now you got Oregon pushed down, and then you get Michigan at probably like a 10 or 11 seed. So that's why we call this the Thanos alert.
Woo!
Because one snap of the fingers and chaos can happen.
Yes.
And KG, let's go to the next slide. Because as we go with this, there's also trouble in the Big 12. Because all that has to happen.
I see that.
If Iowa State loses to Colorado, where does Iowa State fall in the rankings? Colorado takes a spot that somebody doesn't get. So now how does that affect everybody going down the list?
That's what I said earlier in the chat. If Colorado they got to beat Ohio. They got to beat Oklahoma State to get to that game. But if they do and they beat Iowa State, if Colorado is not ranked, do they still give them the automatic bid? Because you think they gonna give it to them? But you know what?
They're still the Power 5 champion.
But this is the thing. Early in the season, a couple of weeks ago, UNLV was ahead, and I think they go by. Rankings. I think they go by rankings in a conference because I don't know. I think is they in the Midwest? I forgot the name of their conference.
I think it is, and I'm glad you said that. I think it's the top 5 Power 5 conferences. So that's where it gets tricky.
Yeah, it do. But I'm thinking if Colorado beat Ohio State in the Big 12 championship, they should be ranked beating Iowa State, and I think they should give them the bye.
No, they wouldn't get the bye. They would be the 12.
You think so?
So remember, it's the top 5 Power 5 teams, right? So 1 through 4 will probably be the guys that are the SEC, ACC, Big 10 champions, right? So those 4 conferences will be the top 4. He would be. Wait a
minute. What name that Big 4 again?
So it'd be the ACC, SEC, Big 10, whatever the smaller conference is.
No, the other one is the Big 12.
The Big 12.
That's what I'm saying.
You also have what's the the American or whatever the other fifth one is.
Nah,
That's how Boise State is sticking in right now in real life.
If they was ranked higher, that's the thing.
We gotta figure that out.
Yeah, Boise State. I get that. You make at midnight. You made a point. But they winning their championship. But I don't think they're gonna be enough to beat none of those top 4 conferences.
And Coach D, this is why we have the greatest fictitious college football show in the land, because we talking about scenarios that can happen in real life, but it's happening in our league.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I'm wishing, I'm hoping Colorado beat Oklahoma, play for the championship, and you might see, like you say, you might see Colorado as a.
But for you, if you got to be selfish, you need Iowa State. You need Iowa State to be in this mix. You don't need, because Colorado puts another team in front of you in the top in the top 12.
Let me say something, and I'm gonna hold myself to confidence to this. I don't care what the scenario is, because I don't know about Penn State, because I was ranked 5. I'm gonna be in that tournament, and I told you last time we talked.
Last time,
and you told me, all I need is an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I took that opportunity, and I won me a national championship, and I won off a defense, but I just need an opportunity.
But you know
what?
I'm
gonna say this.
I told you needed an opportunity, because when I watch you play,
yes, sir.
There's a couple of teams when I watch them play, I know their identity.
Mm-hmm.
And KG, you can jump in at any point in time, but he knows I'm a big identity, and there's a reason Mike Tomlin is one of my favorite coaches. Our identity is our identity. This is what we do. We don't resist coaching. We embrace coaching. And when you play, you play to your style. And
I do.
Dog, I swear, anytime I can watch you play, I'm always like, yo, this is an identity thing. This is what we do. If you want to take it back to Gladiator, that line, what we do in life echoes in eternity. Your play style.
Yes, sir.
What you do echoes in eternity. Like, I know what you're going to do. I know who you're going to be.
I'm telling you in your face, stop it. That's what I'll be telling you. Let me tell you something. Even though the first season where Edwards was my best team, I won the championship with my second team. But I won it with my defense, because with the Maryland and Alabama game, if you go back and look at the scores, I played defense. I had an all-star, all-American cornerback. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the passing game, both games I won by double digits.
Hey, Coach D, hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
KG.
Yes, sir.
Put us on. There you go. And even give us the 3 window. 1, 2, 3, in the bottom part. There we go. Go ahead.
Yeah. But like I say, my identity always been the run game. Now, I'm not as confident in my run game because I don't like power backs. I just started him because he had more abilities than anybody else. But if I make the playoffs, I'm gonna make that switch. I'm gonna run with another guy. You know what I'm saying? But my strength, run game, defense. Defense win games. Look, Alabama, to this day, when he did to Jimmy 49-0, Dario, I still think about that. You know what I'm saying? That he got my respect after that. And when I played him next championship game, you don't beat Jimmy 49-0. Right. He destroyed Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I haven't played Jimmy since season 1, but I know Jimmy. He want me. I'm 2-0 against Jimmy.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm living vicariously through this league because I used to have my boys. We used to play Madden back in the day.
Yeah.
I haven't been really on the sticks lately. And when I hear you talk, I hear you saying the same stuff that we talk about. Like my
There it
boys
is.
are like, hey, if you playing, so I'll give you the way our scenario worked out. So
Mm-hmm.
I am probably closer to Jimmy. You are close to my boy Thomas. And I don't know who's close to my boy Kel. So I'm the guy. So BJ and Jimmy are me. Like we going to find the offensive plays. We going out maneuver you. I don't care if you score on me, because that's not my job. My job is to score points. My job isn't to stop you. So I don't mind it being 47-42. But as long as I got 47 and you got 42, I'm cool.
That's the difference with me. Ain't no be no 47 with my way I play defense. And look, and I take that with Jimmy and Brian. I know both of them is passers.
Right. Right.
Oh man, it's just God. If you play Jimmy, you got to watch the deep ball.
Right.
You can't
right,
play
right,
man to man with him. Brian is a technician when it comes to his passes. You know what I'm saying? He is. He could do the
gonna
out.
help you with
He could do
coverage.
that.
He
But see,
gonna
this the
flood
thing.
the zones. He gonna do all that stuff.
Yeah, but when you play a guy like me, the thing with me and me and Brian talked about that. Look, I'm shading. If I notice that you gonna do slants, I'm shading inside. If you're gonna do some outs, okay, I shade that one corner back to the outside. I zone the other side. I'm a technician when it comes to, and that shit took me to the championship game. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
And look,
hold
yeah,
that
go
thought.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you good.
yes,
Hold
sir.
that thought. Because then I
Yes, sir.
have because there's my boy T, who's like the ground and pound guy. Right? So that's more Xavier.
Like me. Yeah, that's like me. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, Xavier.
You're not in that category.
Okay.
So Xavier is more of a ground and pound, boom, we're gonna figure it out.
Let
You're
me
my
say
buddy
something.
Kel. So my
Huh?
buddy Kel he's ground and pound, he got a little passing game, but his key is defense. And he can make, I swear to God, Darnell, I've never played somebody in Madden where they can make coverage look like it's man to man, you got an advantage, but then it's still zone somehow. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like what Jayden Daniels looked at against Philadelphia a couple of nights ago. It's like you see the zone, you see the blitzes, you see the people attacking you, but somehow the back end is so blurry that it doesn't make sense. And I think that's what killed him the other night. And when I play you, I think that's your gift right now. Is you're making it so blurry on the back end that everybody doesn't see or get what you're doing. And I know you guys have played for 20 years against each other, but you have two things that stick out to me. One is your run game, and the other is the way your defense has played the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
I gotta give you your flowers on that.
I appreciate that and stuff. And I'm gonna say this. Just a fair warning going to the tournament. Now, Texas been quiet as hell. Been quiet. I know the guy. Know him personally. He stay in Texas.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something, and I would love for him to get on the podcast and talk. And he been a quiet 11-0, and I'm not trying to promote nobody else and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he put me out the first season when I was number 1 seed.
Right. I remember that.
He put me overtime. He knocked me out. Then I played him last time. Beat that game. Once I beat that game, I said I'm going to the next championship game. This guy, because we played in Madden, he know my style. He know how I play. You know what I'm saying? When I play him, I'm just saying, don't sleep on Texas. Don't be surprised if Texas is playing in a national championship game. He got a quarterback that's in the Heisman hunt. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna win the Heisman. I think Jimmy just been blowing up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy gonna win the Heisman.
Stop that though right there. KG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Heisman race. Bring it up.
Oh shit.
Put us to the
Yeah,
side.
bring it up.
Give me the 3. There we go.
There it
Here's
is.
the Heisman hunt.
Jimmy all over the place. That second guy, he won it last year. The linebacker.
Yep.
Yeah. Matter of fact, who was that? Who was that right there? Is that a matter of fact? That's the same guy. You see that little trophy?
Yep.
I'm sorry. That guy won it last year. Yeah, he won it last year. But see,
so you got Devon Jackson, right outside linebacker, from Oregon. You got the
former Heisman Trophy.
You got left outside linebacker from Alabama, right outside linebacker from Michigan, and then you got Arch Manning from Texas.
Yeah.
That's our top 5 for the Heisman Trophy race, and it's going to be interesting. Like we got probably a couple more weeks to figure this out.
I don't think it's gonna be
for you guys. Hold on, let me stop.
Go ahead.
You got a week for you guys to figure it out. But if there was real world time, it's probably 3 or 4 weeks before we get to that designation.
No, that Big Ten championship game when he played USC is going to make, for me, and you're right, for me, Penn State and Maryland.
Yep.
We need Jimmy to win that game.
Right.
Because they rate 24th. We don't need them to win, be top 4, and then Jimmy come down. He gonna knock somebody out.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So we need Jimmy to win that game.
To the full. Unless I missed something. Do I have anything else, KG? Playoff pick. Let's go.
Of course, we got the playoff, the top 25.
So the top, God, you guys are dogging this thing. Top 25, Oregon, use a team. Texas, use a team. Maryland, use a team. Michigan, use a team. Notre Dame, use a team. Penn State, use a team. Where's that a fall off? Oh, Alabama's fell off to 18. This is probably their worst season ever, but jeez.
They got it.
Top 25, they're gonna get a good bowl game. And then Colorado was out of the picture, but that's why they are the Thanos alert, because if they win the conference championship over their team, they changed the whole dynamic of what we got going on right here.
Yeah. Because even if they beat Iowa State in a conference championship game, who knows what the computer might give Iowa State? Will they knock them out or keep them in the top 12?
They say at 12, they say at 13. Yeah. Out of the next size, it's crazy.
Yeah. And Alabama, damn, I didn't know they fell that far, but I looked at their conference. If they win their game, it's gonna be a rack. They gotta pay Auburn. If it's gonna be a rack of guys in that conference, besides Texas, that's gonna be 5-2. So who knows who they give that to?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He might get knocked out. You got to get to the top 12. You gotta be ranked 12.
Yeah.
That's how Texas got in last season. You know what I'm saying? So Dario gotta win his game.
Yo,
against Auburn.
This is why we play the games. This is why we do. I hope you guys understand how entertaining this is. If you want to join in, we got spots open. Only thing we ask teams to do is play your games online so we can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that way, if you're getting beat and you want to quit, you can't quit. You gotta play it out. You gotta live with your decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the only thing about it. That's the only hard thing about this league is if you're not comfortable with living with the decision you made the day that you played the game, then it's your fault. But if you want the smoke, we got the cigar and we got the lighter. That's all I got to say to y'all.
Man, I love that saying.
This is the Sideline Junkies Network, podcast network. This is the Gridiron. This is my dog, the Darnell, coach of the Wolverines. That's the big guy, KG.
Thank you.
People say we don't do no overtime, but I don't care because I ain't got to stroke the check. So let's have some fun. Let's do what it do. But thank you for joining us. God bless
no
you.
problem, man.
And we out.
All
Thank you,
right.
Coach.
No problem.